Saturday night in the shed. Joe's got something on his head. Maybe his hair doesn't look right, so he's wearing a cap. And also it's quite cold, so maybe it's for insulation. What's going on with my jacket? What's going on with everything? Hello everybody. Hello everybody. It's Saturday night. Robin's here. You're here. How are you? It's Stilgoe in the shed. Are we excited? Are we excited? I am. I am. First things first, clapping. You're going to do it like that, or like that, or like that. Never like this. Or never like this. However you want to do it. It's lovely to see you. Welcome to Stilgoe in the Shed. This is episode 76. Shed shows. How about that? That is a modern link, if ever I've heard one. It's show 76. It's November the 28th. I have it on good authority that it's November the 28th. How are you all? Talk to me. I hope you're well. If you've never joined me before, you get a wave from my right hand, which is this one, though confusingly it's on the left-hand side of my body if you... something's mirrored. Anyway, to all the regulars, left hand wave to you guys. To you guys. And we begin as the weather is drawing in and the nights are drawing in and my 5-year-old daughter is also drawing in or colouring in. We begin with 2 winter songs, not Christmas songs, just winter. I love the winter weather, so the two of us can get together. There's nothing sweeter, finer, when it's nice and cold and I could hold my baby closer to me and collect the kisses that are due me. I love the winter weather, 'cause I've got my love to keep me warm. The snow is snowing, the wind is blowing, but I can weather the storm. What do I care how much you may storm? I've got my love to keep me warm. I can't remember the worst December. Just watch those icicles fall. What do we care if icicles fall? I've got my love to keep me warm. Off with my overcoat, off with my glove. I need no overcoat when I'm burning with love. My heart's on fire, the fire grows higher, but I can weather the storm. What do I care how much you may storm? I've got my love to keep me warm. When you're burning with love, my heart's on fire, the fire grows higher, but I can weather the storm. What do we care how much you may storm? I've got my love to keep me warm. I've got my love. we go. Thank you very much. That's number one song. It's a number one song. First song to those of you just joining me. Welcome to Stilgoe in the Shed. It's Saturday night shed. It's dark outside. It's dark in the shed, apart from the lights. And it's warm in our hearts. It's warm in our hearts. So I hope you're all well. I hope you've survived and enjoyed at some point another week in lockdown 2.0, 2.0, as someone described it the other day. Yes, and I must apologise. First caveat of the evening, I did suggest that the DOP, if you like. I mean, we made her assistant producer. Did we make her, I think, executive producer? She can't be with us. Some child malfunctioning has gone on, okay? But today we are dedicating this show to citrus fruits, mainly these sized ones. This show is called Satsumas versus Clementines. So I'm going to have an in-depth discussion about that, okay? Because I've got here some initialed fruit. Can you see that? I hope that's probably the wrong way around. But that's C and S, which is, interestingly, the initials of our children. There's Clementine and Satsuma. That's what we call them. That's what we call them. That's a Clementine, that's a Satsuma. More on that later. But first, emails. And we've got a few today. This one's a long one. But, first time emailer. Someone's just mentioned that they're coming to Ronnie Scott's great news. Ronnie Scott's December the 30th. And it's tier 2. So I think Ronnie's are sticking with their half capacity, so there'll be about 100 seats. Pick them up while they're going, guys. Here we go. Dear Joe, DOP, and lovely children. How do you know? How do you know? How do you know that this is a child that's lovely and this isn't? They're not actually children, they're citrus fruits. First time emailer, but many time watcher here. I just wanted to say a quick thank you for your... I mean, this starts with so many compliments, and sorry, Robin. Oh dear. Alert, compliment. Okay, there are some compliments. I'll whisk through them. In fact, I'll skip them. But thank you, Robin. This week especially really made me chuckle, and I would like to thank you for being yourself. Your impressions and quips and general merriment, which has really brightened up my days. There's one of you enjoys it. I got introduced to in lockdown version 1 by my brother and sister-in-law who are avid fans already, and I'm very grateful they did. Would you be able to play something that will make us all laugh, dedicated to them? Grant and Jane, and my niece and nephew Lydia is 9 months, and Tom, 3.5, please. Tom absolutely loved watching you in lockdown to the point where he started playing the kazoo with the piano. This, as well as being kazoo and musical instruments, also doubles as a U-boat if you're doing Star Wars maritime mock-ups. I've just seen your December shed shows and I'm super excited to see you planned one on my actual birthday, 22nd of December. Well, that's right, it is just for you, Robin. Anyway, I'll come to that next time. Are you still after Christmas decorations for the shed? Now, here's the real thing. Are you after decorations for the shed? Yes. I'm a crocheter. Not crocheteer, not crocheter. Not crocheter. Crocheter. And I make fun baubles. If you'd still be happy to receive some, just let me know where to send them. Thanks again. Best wishes to you and the family. Yes, Robin Berry in Dunmow in Essex. I love Dunmow. Near Pleshy. Leading on from that is shed regular Pamela Fay and Mum Dorothy here. Just last week you mentioned decorating the shed for Christmas. We have a Christmas decoration package for the shed. We wondered if you have a post office address we could send it to and where you could collect it. We would send it securely as it contains original art. Thank you, Pam. Well, I have news for you. If you'd like to give me some decorations so we can fill up just the space behind my head, please send it to Joe Stilgoe. Have you got a pen? I'll tweet this afterwards. No, wait, I'll put it on Facebook. Joe Stilgoe, care of PBJ. I'm sure one of the senior shedders can write this down. Care of PBJ, 22 Rathbone Street. This needs some music. 22 Rathbone Street, London, W1T 1LG. I'm just suddenly flashbacking to Blue Peter and children's television, where you really had to have a pen handy at all times. Have you got a pen? BBC TV Centre, London, W18P, I can't remember. So that's Joe Stilgoe, care of PBJ, 22 Rathbone Street, London, W1T 1LG. Don't make it too huge, because they will probably detonate it in a controlled explosion. But it'd be lovely to receive interesting Christmas decorations, and we'll adorn the piano if you've got any. Don't send me lights, because we've got enough of those. But that'll be lovely. What was I going to play? Yes, something for Robin. Something funny. Okay, well, hopefully this is funny. This is a new song of mine. It's called Nobody. This is about being denied entry into a jazz club. And in fact, this was being denied entry into Ronnie Scott's the night I was playing there. That's the story. And it's true. And it would feature the German U-boat. To those of you who saw the Ronnie Scott's streams or gigs, or even Chichester this week, this song is suddenly getting an airing. Maybe I'm angry about something. If you'd like to join in with the no's, that would be very exciting. You can all just shout at your screens. No! Like that. I've got no wallet, no. I've got no money, I've got no special code. No, I don't know the handshake, no. No invitation, no. You better hit the road. I'm a fraudster, a fabrication. I'm not on the list. Ha! I'm a black belt, ha! In negotiation, ha! Have you met my fist? Nobody gets in there. Nobody's not to swear. No! Driving license, a national trust card, a negative COVID test. No! EU passport, my mother's blood type, hair plucked from my chest. An MRI scan, a double helix, a letter from the Queen. No, a real Blue Peter badge, a GPS tracker, show you where I've been. Nobody gets in there. Nobody thinks it's fair. your name? What do you hope to achieve? What's your game? Remain or leave? Who's your father? Do you know anyone called Steve? What's your religion? And what do you really believe? Nothing? Well, why didn't you say? Oh, you see the problem? Oh, you spelled your name wrong. Oh, we had it without an E. Oh, we must apologize. Oh, we are so sorry. S, please come in for free. Somebody, oh somebody, somebody like somebody who'll always be welcoming. Somebody, oh really somebody, everybody look everybody, somebody get him a bloody bed. Somebody, 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 somebody tell me to stop. Thank you very much. I have to drink to the side of the screen because I can't have any product placement. Talk about product placement. Thanks everyone. This was a bit of a workout for Saturday night, especially after fish and chips with the children. They forgot my scampi. There's two lines of the base part there from Nobody. That was a printer malfunction, like for children. Thanks everyone for putting up with that. Yeah, they forgot my scampi at the fish and chip shop. I had to run back. So tell me, what's the difference between a Satsuma and a clementine? People are saying that Satsuma is less sweet than a clementine. But as Ray Churchill pointed out, was it you, Ray? A tangerine. Okay, I'm going to actually read the comments now because this is Stuart's inquiry on the scampi. Yes, yes, and it's fallen the first, and they're over, and they've fallen the first hurdle. Scampi down, scampi down, scampi down. It's cotton chips and a medium cotton chips. Was that Peter O'Sullivan? I can't remember. Easy peelers. Lizzie mentions easy peelers. I mean, that's just crazy talk, isn't it? The easy peelers. Don't tell me that they're easy peelers if they're not. Clementine's my favourite, says Julie Cardwell. Size doesn't matter, says Mary Sunshine. So what's a tangerine? And what's this? What's a mandarin? You must have had a tangerine. I feel like tangerines are bigger. I feel like mandarins, which you get in cans, don't you? I feel like they're really sweet, but a bit softer. People are talking about fish and chips. I don't want to hear about it. Get rid of the fish and chips. Clementine is a darling and Satsuma isn't. What does that mean? I like Satsuma, says someone. It's a guitar. They grow in cans. Thanks, Adrian. Guys, it's very hard to follow this chat when there are about 9 threads going. It's like a tailor's in Savile Row. I had mandarins in jelly. They're nice. Well, obviously you don't want to talk about this as seriously as I do. But the pips scenario is troubling, isn't it? Because you bite into an easy peeler, hoping it's not pipped, and then. They look like Marty Feldman in Young Frankenstein with his movable hump. I hope you're all well and lovely. What have I got next? Oh yes, another page. People are still talking about pips. That's great. Anyway, I love both of these. This is all I eat in December. I'm not sure which one I prefer though, that's why I'm confused. I always used to get a Satsuma in our stocking. But then, clementines, anyway. Here is an email. Hi Joe and DOP, I'll cut straight to the chase. Compliments later. My husband Ray will be celebrating his 75th birthday on Sunday the 29th of November. Why can't I speak, Stilgoe? That's that scampi again. And as we're in tier 3, we won't be able to celebrate with friends as usual. If you could play anything by the Beatles or Wichita Lineman, or in fact anything of your choice, that would really cheer us up. Your shed shows have been a real tonic in our lives, and your musical skills are a compliment. Plus, the amount you've raised for various charities during the shed shows is great. Thank you. We've been donating. Many thanks in anticipation, Anne and Ray Hammond from Whitley Bay in Tyne and Wear. That was the worst red email I think I've ever done, and I definitely won't get that job on 5 Live I was hoping for. Lots of love to you in the northeast. Terribly sorry for all those tier 3ers. That's not fair. Because I'm sure you've all been doing your bit, and it's just luck of the draw, it seems, luck of the dice. Boris just chucks his dice across the table and goes, well, it's tier 2, tier 3. It's like when they pick out the FA Cup rounds. I don't know why I refer to football so much when cricket is my sport. Interesting. Anyway, Anne and Ray, this is for you, and wishing you lots of love, Ray, for your 75th. It's a great age. I know it well from my father, who has passed it with flying colours. So that's tomorrow. So this is a song I haven't played for a while, actually, but it's obviously it's amazing because it's by the Beatles. And there it is. And it's called Fool on the Hill. Day after day, alone on the hill, the man with the foolish grin is keeping perfectly still. Nobody wants to know him, they can see he's just a fool, and he never gives an answer, but the fool on the hill sees the sun going down, and the eyes in his head see the world spinning round. Well on his way, his head in a cloud, the band of 1,000 voices talking perfectly loud. Nobody ever hears him or the sound he appears to make. He never seems to notice, but the fool on the hill sees the sun going down, and the eyes in his head see the world spinning round. Nobody seems to like him, they can tell what he wants to do, and he never shows his feelings, but the fool on the hill sees the sun going down, and the eyes in his head see the world, see the world, see the world spinning round. Man with a foolish grin is keeping perfectly still. Fool on the Hill there by McCartney. Thank you, Anne, for your lovely comment, and thank you, Ray. Happy birthday for tomorrow. What a lovely time to have a birthday. And just before the big old Advent week, and I'm sure you all got the Christmas schedule. If you haven't seen the Christmas schedule, I'm sure someone will post it on something more useful to you than Twitter or Facebook if you're not on those, but I will send it around in my newsletter. If you want to subscribe to the newsletter, info@joestilgoe.com. And if you don't want to subscribe to the newsletter, it's info@michaelbublé.com. Did I have anything else to say? I was going to mention that the Fool on the Hill, I suddenly thought, well, it's a great song for a possibly departing American president, isn't it? Maybe. Oh, put that down. Anyway, it's going to be party time next week for us Christmas fans. If you don't like Christmas, don't worry. It's not all Christmassy. I have one more email for you all, lovely people. And after that, I must make my way back to the house. The 5-mile trek up the garden. It's a very narrow garden. It's just an inch wide, but it's 5 miles long. It works out at about half an acre. That's not true. On Saturday, this is from the very lovely Lambert family, in particular Alison. On Saturday, it's my partner's birthday, and I'd be really grateful if you could give Stefan a shout out. That's my Stefan! Sort of EastEnders style. Stefan! Or Danny Dyer, Stefan! It's a wall. Stefan. Anyway, shut up, Joe. If you could stretch to a song, he's very partial to Top Hat. And this is a little bit... Alison, I haven't asked you if I could read this out, but it's lovely. He's been very supportive as I continue to work from home and put up with the dining room becoming part office, part craft room. When he's not working, I do get a constant supply of tea and an ear to bend when work is manic. So this is a thank you to him, as well as a happy birthday. Many thanks, kind regards, Alison. Thank you, lovely Alison. And Stefan, happy birthday. And, boy, how lucky we are if we're with people, because my thoughts, and I'm sure lots of our thoughts, are with those who can't be with loved ones at the moment, or are isolating, or are continuing to be, cut off from. I mean, everyone has things they're cut off from, but some people have it worse than others. So thinking of you, and we will get through it. It'll be gone before long, and then we'll be laughing and cheering. As I spoke to my my dear friend Guy Barker today, who's a great source of funny stories and jazz legend, he was saying, just remember that 2018 was the Spanish flu, and then there was a war as well. I said, Guy, oh yeah, the war. And then in the 20s, it was called the Roaring Twenties. And the Charleston was invented in 1923. The most celebratory dance you could think of. And it was all Gatsby and it was all party. So he said it's going to be the same. From next year, we're going to have this glorious decade of freedom. Let's hope. Anyway, loving you and leaving you with a bit of Irving Berlin. It's formal this evening, top hat, white tie, and tails. Nothing now can take the wind out of my sails. invited to step out this evening in top hat, white tie, and jeans. 'Cause I'll be there, putting on my top hat, tying up my white tie, polishing my nails. I'm duding up my shirt front, putting in those shirt studs, dancing in my tails. I'm stepping out my deep to breathe an atmosphere that simply reeks with gas. And I trust that you'll excuse my dust when I step on the gas, for I'll be there, throwing off my top hat, tossing up that white tie, dancing in my tail. I'm stepping up my dear to breathe an atmosphere that simply reeks with class. And I trust that you'll excuse my dust when I step on the Satsuma. That's up there, throwing up my top hat, mussing up the white tie, dancing in my tails. I'm doing up my shirt front,